I'm about to head to work, and if my predictions are correct, this is going to be my last day at this company. I don't know. I guess we'll see. And I gave thanks. I'm glad I took a shower last night and I washed off that stank. When I got hired at this company, I was so relieved. I had been struggling with the job market for 2 years, two of the most challenging years of my life. For me, it wasn't about finding just any job. I needed a job that, of course, paid for my expenses, but I also needed it to feel fulfilling and purposeful. And what's just as important, I needed a job that allowed me to give time and energy to parts of my life that I didn't always prioritize. I've gotten to a point in my career and I've struggled enough to know that the most important currency isn't money after all. So when this company said that they would check all of my boxes, it was a done deal for me. The only question I had, honestly, was when do I start? Well, I called it. To be clear, I saw this coming a mile away. I didn't want to be terminated by any means. I actually liked having the security and I knew that the role that I was in made a positive impact for others. But I wasn't given the accommodations that I was promised when I accepted the offer. I also know that every job is a partnership at the end of the day. And because I did my part and I communicated my requirements from the jump and I knew the value that I brought to the company, I winded up leaving on my terms. But more importantly, I left prepared and ready for the next opportunity because I already had one lesson at play. Setting systems over goals. A goal is a destination. And while it's always good to be motivated to achieve, your focus needs to be in creating the right systems if you really want to grow and improve. Like instead of saying, this year, I want to find more peace. Focus on creating intentional routines that bring you peace, like spending 20 minutes every morning journaling or meditating or even doing yoga. Instead of saying, I'm gonna get me a six pack by the summer, delegate time to exercise and break a sweat for 45 minutes a day, whether it's sit ups at home or taking a class or hitting the gym. A good system isn't dependent on outside factors. Besides, what happens when I actually get a six pack? Then what? Unlike setting goals, there is no end to a system, there's only improving. So instead of saying, I'm going to land my dream job, I focus on creating habits and systems that allow for real growth and real opportunity. This doesn't mean that I won't ever fail or fall off track, but because of these systems, I'm able to remain purposeful. In the moments when I know that this or that isn't for me, I pivot and I make adjustments and I stay driven to improve and I stay open for more. All because my sense of productivity is no longer based solely in achieving goals. Goals that took away from the real work and the real reward, which is in the process in itself. At the start of the year, I took what was most important to me, like a healthier lifestyle, financial stability, and meaningful relationships, and I created actionable routines that contribute to each. Whenever an obstacle came about, I switched gears and found another path. This time, I didn't cry when I lost a job for reasons that were out of my control, no more than I got upset when I got to the gym and saw that it was closed for maintenance. Because my mindset is hardwired for success. Keep these tips in mind for creating systems that work for you. Your identity is a reflection of the systems you create, so ask yourself, who do I want to become? Systems should be sustainable because success is a side effect to consistency. It's taking a big idea and breaking it into small actions. Like, I'm going to write a script and sell it to Issa Rae. That's a big idea, it's a big goal. So, I write 20 minutes every morning. That's a system. Think of micro habits you can start today that your future self will thank you for, like choosing to stay in and cook versus ordering out. I know just how unfair the job market is and really how tough life can get sometimes, but the more you focus on setting the right systems in your life, the more you'll come to see that the goal, or the destination rather, always began and ended at the same place, with you. I'm in constant alignment with my goals and not in a constant state of trying to keep up. Because when you stay ahead, you never really fall too far behind. So that was supposed to be the end of the video, but then I got this phone call while I was recording this new bag that I was just gifted, and well, look. Yeller.
Are you working?
No.
Call you to let you know that we want to extend the offer.
Thanks for sticking through to the end. Okay, subscribe. Bye.